Now let's have a look on the comparison operators. We have these 6 operators for comparing the value, such as the double equals to, single equals to is the assignment operator, while double equals to is the comparison operator, which compares whether two values are equal or not. If the values are equal, it will return a true, otherwise false, and very opposite is a not equals to operator. Greater than when you want to compare the greater value, lesser than when you want to compare the lesser value, and very similarly greater than equals to, less than equals to. It will compare the greater as well as the equality. So all these operators will compare two values and will always return a boolean, either true or false, on the basis of the comparison made. So let's see practically how can we start implementation of these operators.
Now for implementing the comparison operator, what I have done, I have simply taken a variable and using the assignment operator I have assigned a value called 100. It's a fixed value, and now I have used all the comparison operator, that is double equals to for comparing the equality, not equals to, greater than equal to, less than equal to, greater than, and less than. So when I'll say that num1, which is currently 100, is equal to 10, so obviously it will give you a false. Though JavaScript is not a type safe language, but whenever you will compare a condition, it will return a boolean data, either true or false, and in this particular case it will give you a false. But in the next statement, when you will say that num1, which is 100, is not equal to 10, so obviously 100 is not equal to 10. In this particular case, it will give you a true. As we know, 100 is greater than 10, so when you will say num1 is greater than or equals to, so in this particular case, if the value of num1 is either equals to or greater than 10, so the result will be true. Since it is greater, it is going to return you a true. But since 100 is not less than 10, so it will give you a false. Similarly, the same will happen in these cases, like 100 is greater than 10, so a true, and 100 is not lesser than 10, so it is a false. Basically, the difference between the greater than and greater than equals to is like it will give you a false even though the num1 and 10 both are having the same value. That is, if I'll make it to 10 and 10 is greater than 10, will give you a false. But if I'll say 10 is greater than or equal to 10, so since it is equal to, it will give you a true. Let's check out the output now. Since we should get the false, true, true, false, true, false. So let's refresh this, and false, true, true, false, true, false. The same output which we predicted is here.